you're ready, Coach, we'll start with the opening statement.
Yeah, man, I mean, they kicked our butt today. Radford came out, they were ready to go, and they just beat us basically in all aspects. We didn't shoot the ball well, we didn't finish well at the rim, and we let them get hot from three, and that spread us out. And then they were able to get to the basket, but yeah, they kicked our butt.
How much was it, like you said, just their ability to get to the basket? I mean, I think they shot like almost 60% in the second half, and y'all were 30%. And a lot of that was just being able to get to the basket.
Yeah, it was. They hit a couple threes. We spread out. We didn't do what we'd been doing a good job of, which is helping each other and playing them into people. And yeah, they were able to get to the rim, and pretty much whoever wanted to was able to score.
I mean, what was it for y'all? Was it just a cold shooting night, and then you're falling behind and trying to chase, or what was it?
Yeah, we had 12 turnovers in the first half that turned into points. And we shot terrible. We didn't finish as well. Most of these games I was coming in here and we had people 8 for 10 and 9 for 11, and now you look at it, it's 3 for 10, 0 for 7, 4 for 12, 4 for 11. It's just, it's not good enough. The refs were letting us play through contact, and we didn't do a good job of adjusting and finishing.
Is that something to take away for down the road of, that may be a situation later in the season where, you have to finish at the rim and through contact and that kind of thing, and that's just something you're going to have to learn to do.
Yeah, absolutely. We talk about it in practice, and, I talked about it at halftime. We got to be stronger, and you have to.
Yeah. Well, just moving on, how do y'all regroup, I guess, coming out of this? Is it just flush this and let's look to the next one, or what is it?
Yeah, we got to learn from our mistakes, obviously, and what ultimately beat us here, and then we do have to move on. We have another game on Saturday, and we have to show up, we have to execute a scout, and we have to handle our business in that.
Questions from the three of you? So how much of an advantage or disadvantage, for that matter, does home court play in Big South matchups really mean, especially with a smaller crowd tonight in McBain Center?
I never really think it's not like we're selling it out, so the noise isn't a factor, and same thing when we go on the road. I've never really found it to be like a big advantage. Last year we were undefeated on the road, and our 2 losses were at home, so you gotta show up, and it all is dependent on is what team's more ready to play.
Hey Coach, tough loss tonight. It seems that you guys have been shooting from beyond the arc throughout the season, and it's paid off in some games, but others it hasn't. Would you say that shooting from beyond the three is part of your offense identity? And no mean to be rude, but why keep shooting if it doesn't work?
We've actually shot fewer threes than we ever have, and our 2-point percentage is the highest in the league. So I think what we're doing on offense is pretty good. We actually don't shoot a lot of threes compared to what we have in the past, and we've done a good job of attacking the basket. And it's split. We shot more twos than we did threes today, and we work on it in practice. And you got to be able to knock down shots, but also finish at the rim. So the 3-point shot is a great tool for basketball, and everybody uses it. And people want to live on the mid-range game, but I won't get into the numbers, but it is the worst shot in basketball. You have to shoot at an extremely high percentage for it to even be worth it. So it is what it is. We have to shoot better, but we also have to finish better. If we make 5 more of our layups, it's a different game, and no one's talking about our 3-point shot either. So, I'm more mad that we missed so many shots right underneath the basket.
Were y'all satisfied with the looks, and it was just a matter of it going in?
Some of them I think we took contested shots when, people are open, but, we faded away a lot. We didn't get to the free throw line enough, and you got to go into the contact. You can't shy away from it, and make the officials make the call.
I'm going to shy a little bit away just from the game tonight, but so you guys fit in, if you look at the amount of transfers brought in the Big South, you guys are in the bottom half.
Mm-hmm.
However, 2 transfers tonight in Lauren, and these had big games. Then you also look at a freshman like Dom, who also stepped up and also had a big game.
Mm-hmm.
Would you guys say that bringing in transfers that will help you immediately is very important. But at the same time, being able to develop those people that you're bringing in right now to have a night like Dom did tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we have done that the last couple of years. We've had most of our transfers are actually like 1 year, either grad transfers or like Jaleesa has 1 year. Lowe is a grad transfer this year. And that's kind of what we've done. But I do think it's important to get players to come in and play the 4 years through. Like Kai is a senior for us, and this is her 4th year here. So I do think it's important to have a mixture of that. And, you look at the transfer portal, you want to get players that you think are going to make an impact and make you better. And, it might seem mean, but you always want to recruit over what you have and make it competitive. And I think that's kind of how we've tried to use the transfer portal.
Now, Coach, today is National Women in Sports Day. Does that mean anything to you?
I love that, like, my job, I get to coach basketball, and, as pissed as I am, ultimately, like, I do have one of the greatest jobs on the planet, and, basketball has given so much to me that, I love the fact that it can hopefully give back to a lot of girls, but I do feel like it was literally made up, like, 5 years ago. I never heard of it until a few years ago, so, but... no, it's awesome. Sports have given me so much, and I do think it gives a lot of people, and especially women, an opportunity to either go to school if maybe they didn't, or just, see places and meet people that they wouldn't have if they didn't play sports.
I'm gonna just ask one more question about Dom. So she shot almost 44% tonight.
Mm-hmm.
She did have 11 points. How much does that mean to you to see that she's a freshman, she's so young, but she's still going out there and making these plays that, frankly, not a lot of freshmen I feel like can do. Not just here, but anywhere. Like she's a freshman,
yeah.
She has a big offensive personality in your guys' team.
She does, and she's assertive, and that is why you see her out there playing as a freshman. Is she does, quite frankly, she doesn't act like a freshman, right? She doesn't make a lot of the freshman mistakes. She doesn't get jittery. She's pretty level-headed. And she did a great job attacking when she went in. And, I didn't get her in enough in the first half, and that's on me. And but she's been great for us, and I expect that to continue.
Thanks, Coach.
Cool. Thank you.
Coach.